Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheba and I'm on here to share my project that I created for hashtag Satmore Makes that is hosted by Jillian Norwood here on YouTube. And her hashtag is where you create something art related and share it on your social media platform. And then Two Crafters, One Design is hosted by Melissa, who is Mo Creations, Lisa, who is UCY Madiva, and Gloria, who is Girliest Cars, also here on YouTube. They have a theme each week and this week's theme is postage. So, of course, I wanted to play along with their hashtag and create something related to that theme, but it all falls under hashtag Satmore Makes as well. And I will have the ladies' links to the channels in the description box down below. So, before I get started, I just want to say I hope that y'all had having a great weekend and had a great week before we got to the weekend. So, yeah, let me go ahead and share with you all what I used, and then I'll share with you all what I created. And I did make this last weekend. I'm just now getting on here to share with you all because it's been a busy day. Anyway, so I did use some Distress Oxide Spray. And a lot of this is pretty much Tim related because I've been having a lot of fun playing with Tim Host products, as I've mentioned many a times. So I used a Weatherwood, sponge sugar, and milled lavender. And then I also use Distress Spritz, and this is in Kish Flamingo. And then I also use some Distress Glaze and Kish Flamingo, and then also in Twisted Citron. I use this stamp by Penny Black. That's the only thing that's not Tim Host related. And this is called Postcard. And I've used this before. It's been a couple years, but I'll use that. This stencil right here from Tim Host is THS077 with these real pretty flowers. I also use some Stampers Anonymous, the Santa Visit. I just use a postcard stamp right here. And then from the Curiosity Shop, I also use the typewriter stamp right here, along with the Love You. And the last thing that's Tim Host related is this sticker book, and it's called Postmark. And it has several different color stamp pages in here that you can use in your projects. So yeah, so that's what I used to create my item. So here is my item that I created. So I just made a postcard, and here is my postcard. It's very, very simple. So I used some Distress watercolor cardstock, and I sprayed those 3 colors of those Distress Oxide sprays on the background, and that's the color it gave me. And then I took that stencil that I shared with you all, this one right here, and I stenciled the flowers and also the little green leaves. And so I used some, I didn't bring it, but I used some Distress Texture crackle paste. So I used some crackle paste, and I don't know if you can see that in the camera, the crackle there. So I used that, and then when it was still wet, I just sprinkled the glazes on top and tapped it off. And then once it dried, once that dried, then I heat embossed it. And then this right here is the typewriter. I just stamped it and heat embossed that. I didn't use any glazes for this. And I didn't stamp well, but I like the way it turned out. You know, it's missing, you know, that little spot there at the bottom of the typewriter. And then I also used just a little bit of the numbers here on the side from that stamp set, Curiosity Shop. And I just stamped it here at the bottom. I did Distress it with some vintage photo. Here's that sticker from that sticker book. And then this cancellation postage stamp right here, this is from another stamp set. I believe it was Studio Light. I didn't bring it over here, but that's what I used for that. And then I did spray the background with a little bit of the Distress Spritz and the Kish Flamingo, if you can see that in the camera. And that is my postcard. And then here is the back where I stamped that Penny Black postage stamp on the back. So yeah. So I had actually on the reverse of this is this is Distress watercolor cardstock, and then this is just the regular cardstock paper that I have. And so I had messed up on the reverse of this. I had did something different, but I don't want to waste my product, so I just put this on the back of it to cover up my oopsie back there, and it made it a little bit more sturdy and, you know, like a postcard. So yeah, so that is my project that I created for hashtag Satmore Makes and hashtag Two Crafters, One Design. And like, as I mentioned, I'll have the ladies' links to their channels in the description box down below. Go over and check out their channel. Let them know that I sent you. If you're not subscribed or don't know who they are. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all so much for watching. You have a great rest of your weekend. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.